All right. Rare moment of you, me being here on a Friday. One of those rare Fridays. But let's go ahead and get started. So, ever since I've taken some gear out of the stash that I was actually able to wear, given my parameters, I found myself able to go through the catacombs rather easily, save for the Chamber of Bone.
It's hot down here.
Switch.
No.
How many clan types are there?
No. No.
You just trapped yourself in the corner there. Weird. Another one of those situations. Nice. Come on. I hate situations like that where you can't see them. Because there's nothing you can do about that. Hate situations like that. Yeah, a lot of that going on. Mm-hmm. Down here somewhere. You said that you were playing as a monk, correct? I mean, it's cool that you learned some some tricks from watching me. I just wanted to make sure that was the right class that you were playing. So you've taken down King Leoric, so that would be dungeon floor 3 Lyric's tomb.
No.
I know there are skeleton crucibles, well, crucifixes down there, that if you take those down, then there should be
Hello, my friend.
a secret room you can unlock.
Greetings.
Kill the enemies in there, and that will grant you passage to being able to use a town portal to get out, and then save your game in town. Unless you're not talking about the Hellmouth, you're talking about Hellfire. I'm tripping. I don't know why I thought you were talking about the Hell mod. I have no idea why I was thinking that at all. So that's not it at all. What? I don't have that command on YouTube. I don't have that command on my Twitch channel. Hey Shinobi, how's it going? I hope that high intensity interval training has been treating you well. Oh, but once the recovery is complete,
Hello, my friend.
you will attain a new form. It won't be your final form, but you attain a new form. Before you know it, you'll reach Ultra Instinct. You'll be undeniable. Multiple fireball cast. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Firewall. Oh man. I gotta say, in the original Diablo, Firewall was just so broken. Wait, why did I even do that? Why did I do that just now? Go back to shields. Scroll all the way down. I did not mean to do that. But you know who did train?
How may I serve you?
Goku trained, Vegeta trained, and look at where that got them.
Good day.
I want to say, what is it?
Good day. How may I serve you?
Yeah, all those beatings. And then being like within an inch of their life just about every time they're in the fight. Yeah. That Zenkai boost is no joke. Oh no. Say it isn't so. Black Frieza? Okay, so there's Gold Frieza, now there's Black Frieza. Oh joy. That ought to be fun. Oh gosh. Don't kill me. Oh, here they come. Same enemies. Not gonna lie, seeing that one, what was it? Seeing that one scene of Dragon Ball Daima where Vegeta finally transforms to Super Saiyan 3 was actually pretty cool to watch. I can't identify this here.
Hello, my friend.
Daima? No, it's not like that at all. Oh, it's not that many series of Dragon Ball. It's not that many series. It's nowhere near as many series of Power Rangers. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Power Rangers is ridiculous. Yeah, for those who may think that One Piece is bad, with the amount of episodes they have out, try going through all the Power Rangers. Sheesh. Good luck with that. There's just way too many variations of Power Rangers, even for me. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Yes, indeed, that is a short series, about 20 or so episodes. Not that many. At least I think there were 20. I may have miscounted, actually. Oh, Hokuto no Ken. I gotta catch that Digimon. I think, if I recall correctly, it's like the OG6 are now adults in the recent Digimon. It's something I'd like to actually see unfold. Yu Yu Hakusho. I used to watch a lot of that when I was in my teen years. I never actually saw how it ended. Never saw that. And that's much to my own disappointment. Yo. Alright. Yeah, I believe Yusuke Urameshi was always like in his teen years. Became super powerful, but yeah, he was in his teen years the entire time. Man. I don't know what it is with characters being teenagers in anime shows, like doing the craziest, darndest things. That's how it was when, what was it, with Sailor Moon. They're teenagers. They're not even through middle school yet. And they're doing all this crazy stuff. Oh, right. I remember regarding Saint Seiya, man, that is a series I would definitely like to watch. Not that Knights of the Zodiac mess. I'm referring to the OG Saint Seiya. With the OJ, who was it? With the OG theme for Saint Seiya as well.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Uh-oh. Warhammer here. I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Hello, my friend.
Wait a sec. How many points of magic was that? 22. I like this cruel hammer of haste, but it may not be enough to sway me. Oh, I lose. That's faster attack, though. Ronin Warriors? Oh my goodness. Skryed was the show. Good old Skryed. Wait, which one? Run. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, oh my goodness. I never saw how that ended as well. I only saw a few episodes. I never really got into that series, strangely enough. Where is it? Can I go this way, at least? Yep, I can go this way. Good. That'll work. Oh, the moment I start letting them pass me, that's when we have a problem. Stay where you are, please. I remember when they used to sell the toys as well. And those toys used to be in stores. Never collected any of them, but I do remember those toys. This missile damage is no joke, especially that lightning when it hits. Yeah, didn't care for Tenchi very much. I did like Mahoshi though. Code Lyoko was trash? Really? Oh my gosh. I can't believe you think that was trash. It was a fun show to watch. Code Lyoko was actually a pretty fun show to watch. I enjoyed it when I was in grade school, watching it when it was on television. It may not be for everybody, but I definitely enjoyed that show. Well, there's an AI program that goes by the name Xana, if I recall correctly. And you have a genius by the name of Jeremy, and it's more or less his being able to use his genius while going through a simulation program to destroy these obstructions that Xana has created. It has something to do with those simulated programs having a link to the real world, and if they get out of hand, then the world can go into chaos. But I suppose a twist in all that is when Jeremy actually has a love interest by the name of Aelita. You can correct me if I'm wrong when it comes to all this, Horizonte. I'm pretty sure you've seen your fair share of Code Lyoko, unless I'm mistaken. And the way it ends in the first one is that Aelita actually, it's just due to artistic choice.
I can't carry
You know what I mean? That's just usually how it is. And at the end of the first season, if I recall correctly, Aelita is actually what is it? Was she originally trapped in there, trying to find a way out, which will explain how Jeremy was able to create a a transportation device to take her out of the program into the real world. And then, I suppose, I didn't have much... It's not that I didn't have interest in the other season that was released. I didn't keep up with it as well as I did the first one. Okay, so my suspicions was correct in that regard. She was a real person trapped in there. I probably missed the part on how she ended up in the cyber world in the first place. How'd she get trapped? It might have been something behind the scenes that the AI program Xana did that caused it to happen. Speaking of reboot, Horizonte had DM'd an interesting video on why reboot her dad. Oh, right. I don't. Right. Great parenting. Great parenting. We'll just trap her into a cyber program to keep her out of trouble. Yes, because that makes total sense. Oh, gosh. These guys hit hard. They hit super hard. Alright. Yeah. It's unbeatable. Oh, right. I actually need to wear... Oh, crap. Get out. The thing about those guys is when they start breathing fire, it's a real problem.
No.
See, now I have to check it out again at some point, however I'm able to. I don't think they actually have that available on the streaming platform. Holy Yoko. So her dad was being targeted for an unknown reason. And usually when you're dealing with criminals, they like to target a loved one of some sorts, and go after them. So he takes the initiative to trap her into a computer program, or cyber world, if you will. Oh gosh. Can I survive? I'm not surviving that. No way. I am not surviving that. That's just not gonna happen. Especially against guys. Switch to this weapon now. Because I'm dealing with...
I have no room for this crap.
These guys are straight up trapping me. My goodness. Cast his lightning here.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Alright, you take care as well, Shinobi. I really do appreciate you stopping by and lurking. Always good to have you around. How do I deal with this? Let's see. So I'm not dealing with any elements right now. At least not that I know of. Let's see about this here. Oh yeah, send shoutouts to Shinobi.
I have no room for this crap.
Oh, okay, that went so much better than I thought it would. Another spiked hammer for my trouble! Alright. I have no idea what it is. Left for Dead? Oh, man.
Hello, my friend.
Nope. This one is still much better. Selling this one.
Greetings.
Alright, alright, alright. I think giving those guys the ability to dash at me is just overpowered sometimes. Wow, that's crazy damage. Let's see what we have. Oh, plenty of that too. Alright, gotcha.
Good day. How may I serve you? Hello, good friend.
Greetings.
Oh man, that's gonna be for much later. If I'm able to go down into dungeon floor 24. What the? Oh man. I need to get rid of this guy. He's annoying. Okay, they didn't surround me. They didn't surround me. That's a good thing. The AI is usually pretty smart. They get the idea to surround me very quickly by saying I'm on spot to. Reboot and the Adventures of Johnny. Oh, right. I suppose with the cyber scene transitions, you hear an AI voice throughout Johnny Quest. In some instances, I can see where the comparison is. And yeah, reboot, no doubt. They're all part of a huge computer program, every single one of them. I didn't know. What was it? I was under the impression back then that apparently a game was just like the worst thing for them to deal with. Warning, incoming game. It would just be this huge red prism, and anybody who gets trapped in there, they have to play the game. And the objective is to win, or you get deleted. Oh my goodness. What's that? Uh-oh. I may encounter a problem. I don't think I'm gonna make it through there. So I thought. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Can I do this again? I'm gonna do that again. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do in that situation. I have no idea. I know these guys are naturally... I had no idea. I never really saw Mad Max, to be honest. Oh gosh. How did I go about doing that? It's one of the darndest situations here I'm in. wonder. No, you're not immune. No, you're not weak against that. You're more so immune. If it's a show that you, well, if it's a show or a movie that you strongly suggest that I check out, then I may give it a watch. I have to look for it, but I'll give it a watch. Hey, Jaime, how's it going? Hope all is well. Are you weak against fire? Yes, you are weak against fire. I'll take you out then. Fury. Take you out and take out this other guy. Okay, you're done. And then I switch back to this and this here. There we go. Conflict resolved. At least that's what the AI will say in Crisis Core. Thin mail for my trouble, huh? War Mace? I can only hope it's a lot better than what I have here. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue with the spiked hammer I currently have in my possession.
Hello, my friend.
You know, it's a Mace of Hatred. The flat damage is nice, but I would very much like
Greetings.
the percentage damage and the chance to hit on there as well. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Let's see. Crafted. Crafted is... The thing about crafted is just the name of an affix that just confirms that it will be 200 highest... Well, what was it? 200 max durability on there. Which, of course, if you use plenty of blacksmith oils, oils of hardening, oils of fortitude, you can eventually get there with any weapon or piece of gear that has durability on it. So, all in all, crafted, the affix by itself is just, it's really not that special. See here. I don't think Anvil of Fury is available on this one. Oh gosh. I'm saying right here. Wait, I gotta do that a lot sooner. Well, at least I know what I'm dealing with now. Wasn't I healing? I was healing just now and it didn't even go through. Come on. Gotta do a tactical retreat here against these guys. Even with max fire resistance, that fire breathing is just next level. Feels like it's their opening move every time. My Paladin feels stronger than ever, Jaime. He feels stronger than ever. And this is not even his final form. Oh gosh. Okay, so I have 175. Yeah. There we go. Sometimes there's a situation where he's not able to listen. He's not able to listen in because of work. And so it's very important that I acknowledge to some degree, whether it be by text or by voice. Let's see here. What do I have? Oh, okay. These guys. All right. They're weak against lightning. Oh, oh, wow. I definitely deserve that one. All right. Just a little over halfway to reaching level 40. Character level 40. Oh man. Character level 46 is going to be where it's at though. I'll be able to farm for spectral elixirs until the cows come home and max out my stats. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, no. Perpetual? Well, I believe it's one of those elixirs that when you use it, the effects that you get from them last forever. Like the elixirs of vitality, magic, dexterity, and strength. Those effects last forever. Permanently increase your stats by 1. And spectral elixirs are much better because they give you a point for every stat. So technically it's like 4 points evenly distributed amongst your stats there.
I can't carry anymore.
I suppose the minor problem is when you're using a spectral elixir and there are going to be some cases where you max out one stat sooner than the others. In this case, it'll probably be magic, then dexterity, then vitality, then strength, because just because of how the stat arrangements are for each character. In this case, it will be the Paladin. Magic will be maxed out first because I have... Paladin has a max of 60 base-wise. But as far as current goes, I think you can get it about as high as... What is it? With the right gear, you may be able to get it to about 180, 200 or something. Maybe like 200. Somewhere around 200 for the Paladin. I could be doing the math wrong, though. That's always a possibility.
Hello, my friend.
I do a lot of guessing when I'm playing this game.
Greetings.
Oh, hungry ring, huh? I suppose I'll leave that hungry ring right... Nah, I won't leave it here. I'll leave that there. Cruel hammer of haste. Put that away. Sword of haste. Put this away.
Good day. How may I
Where is
serve
it?
you?
Sword of haste goes away. Cruel hammer of haste also goes away. Okay. Wait. Let's see. Sword of death. Bengal sorcery goes there. Hungry ring goes there. I think that's it. Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, that was my fault. Just... Why am I hesitating? Oh, gosh. Oh, right. Fury still hasn't worn off yet. Oh, gosh. Oh, this guy again. I don't think I've encountered a unique Vortex Lord on this floor yet. Not yet. It's probably around the corner somewhere, so I have to be very mindful. here we go again. That's a good question. I think it's somewhere between 3 and 6. And maybe 5? 5 uniques per floor? I really gotta count. Like, look over all the footage I have, and then I'll be able to come up with an answer from there. I'm surprised I had never really kept track with the amount of uniques I have per floor. It's just uniques. Just uniques on the floor. I want to say that on dungeon floor 16, you have Diablo. There's dungeon floor 20 where you have Defiler. And dungeon floor 24, you have Uber Diablo. So those are the only 3 bosses you have. And that, wait, save for quest levels. Like King Leoric's Tomb, you have Skeleton King. But that's exclusive only on quest levels. Unless you go into multiplayer, and then you encounter him on, I think it's dungeon level 21 for this game. On the original Diablo, he's available on dungeon floor 23, and no, not 23. I'm tripping. Dungeon floor dungeon floor 3 in multiplayer. Oh my gosh, it happened again. It happened again with the same daggone thing. Hang on. I actually tried to dodge it, to my own chagrin. There we go. There it is. I outwitted it this time. All good. Alright, so that's... Okay, dungeon floor 11. Let's clear the rest of this floor. Huh. Now that I think about it, I believe I did encounter that unique Vortex Lord. Vortex Rogue, I should say. Yeah. There's 2 different variations of those. Vortex Lords and Vortex Rogues. I think the Vortex Lords are much stronger than Vortex Rogues are. There may be a good reason as to why. There may be a good reason as to why I haven't encountered them yet. Hang on. Oh, alright, cool. Onward to dungeon floor 11. Let's continue kicking butt and taking names. Oh, Island of the Sunless Sea. I would not be doing that quest. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're not dealing with that. That's like a whole kettle of... Oh. That's just one crazy kettle. Wait. Navigate away. Far away. Alright, let's see. Okay, so you're weak against fire. Got it. Any minute, please. Thanks. Alright, cool. I think there are too many potions here. Wait, hang on. I can use some of these. What? I got 3 out of the 10? 3 out of the possible 10. Come on. And then at 64, that's just 6. That's the bare minimum. Oh my goodness, why? Why would the bare minimum, please? Evil.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, here we go. Well, at least these greater imps are weak against fire. Really good stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, go through. Oh, this situation. Oh, I got the full 10. Nice. Like every time when I'm saying certain numbers, I'm referring to the points of durability I'm gaining. I try to look at it as quickly and as carefully as I can. There are some potions that heal between, what was it? The lowest being at 10. No, the lowest being at 1 and the highest being at 10. There are some that have like the lowest of low 20s and possibly high 30s. Let's see what we have so far. Low 30s, mid 40s, mid 20s, mid 30s. These guys really like moving. These guys really like moving. Maybe I can use that to my advantage. Alright then, you went down rather quickly. No. Really? Mail a spellcraft? Get out of here. Alright, so that's one unique I encountered.
Hello, my friend.
I don't know why I went to Kane.
Greetings.
The mail's already been appraised there. I don't know why I did that. I have no idea. And then you have, let's see here, all that. So there is a cauldron down here. Oh man, that would be nice for later. I'm gonna keep that in mind. So that's the effect of Etherealize. It's also right here. I can only use it once, so I have to gauge my timing on it. And of course, more than anything, be very cautious. Oh, speaking of cautious. Well, so I didn't mean to click on that. I have a feeling I'm able to use it for later. I just don't know what. You know, just start moving. So technically that makes 2 on this floor. And so that's 1. I took out 1 earlier on this same floor. And that makes 2.
No.
Scaled. Oh gosh.
Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. Greetings.
These guys sure can hit hard when they want to. If I recall correctly, every time you hear that grunting from a greater imp, they're gaining additional health. So, as you can see there, he has more health than he does his own max. Out of 2625, he has 3252. It's just more ways to make the game difficult. If you take too long to take them out, they get stronger. 3348 out of 2721. And this one is 3199 and 2572.
I can't carry anymore.
So,
No.
it's not all the time they grunt, but when they start grunting like that, just keep in mind it's to increase their max health. Will go. Actually, they can exceed their max health. Period, as you already saw. Anybody who's watching. I got 3 rings to appraise. Alright, Kane, let's do this.
Hello, my friend.
Holy ring. Oh. At least they make decent gold. Like these. The Paladin has like no use for any of these right now. My Paladin. And neither will any other class I have, because I just need some serious stat boosters. Something now to be able to increase the current stats. More than anything.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, man. All right. What the? Oh gosh, please. What the? Oh, we're not doing this. Hit the safe haven, quick! I'm kidding. Oh gosh. Alright, alright, alright. I think that's what I have so far. I only killed 14 of those things? when they're trying to charge at you and there's something in their way, it's like they're completely spazzing out. Look at that. They definitely like charging. Just like Umber Hulks, like Black Horns, they can do that as well. It's gotta watch out because it happens pretty often. They like to catch people off guard. Mysteries revealed in light of reason. Yeah, okay, well. I don't have any items to identify, so... As much as I normally enjoy that shine, if I have too many magical items, which by default are unidentified, it served no purpose for the moment. Alright, let's see here. Much appreciated, Jaime. What? Not this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, great. I think I can get away with this. The ball on top of my head was Mana Shield. It doesn't do much of any good for a Paladin. But it works wonders for the Mage and the Assassin. Are you weak against fire? If you're weak against fire, I'm going after you. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's right. Come on in first. Yes, you're weak against fire. I can take you out. I swear, it's a recurring theme. So what was that? That's 3 uniques, right? 3 uniques so far. It's a recurring theme. The minions are much tougher to deal with than unique monsters. Yes. They take mana instead of health.
For this crap.
And since the Paladin really doesn't have much to go on, it's only a matter of time before just a couple hits and that mana's completely gone. Then the Mana Shield is done.
Hello, my friend.
And from there, I just have to gradually regain my mana. Another thing I like about playing the Hell mod, I think it's also available in the Hellfire. I have to check it out. I may be wrong about it. Is the fact that you can regain your health gradually. There's a regeneration mechanic for both your life and your mana. Which can be neutralized completely, depending on what you're wearing, or have that same regeneration effect increased for either mana or health, depending on what you have. Alright, I'm on my way. Everywhere I'm trying to position my character, they're always finding ways to double team. I'm all for it though. Let's go. There was an enemy who was using the firebolt on me earlier when I first entered this dungeon floor. Right now I'm trying to find out where that enemy resides. I may not necessarily be able to do like element of surprise, but I like to try something at least. Something's better than nothing. Oh gosh. I keep getting away from these guys, or tactically retreating from them, because they're immune to both fire and lightning. It's just like, oh my gosh, why? Did I turn it up gradually? Yes, I did. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, that's it. That was it. That was all I wanted to get away from. Maybe I can get away with this here, and then this here as well. Okay. This should work. And of course, Fury wears off. So we encountered 3 so far on this floor. It may very well just be 4. Yeah, there are so many of them. Okay, there we go.
I have no room for this crap.
Oh, right, the unique monsters nearby. Let me just put this down for now, right next to the portal. Oh gosh. It would be a spellcasting imp of all possible monsters to deal with. Where are you? You were that same imp that was giving me trouble earlier. Oh gosh. What is this? Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Good thing I got rid of him. Being a real menace, that guy.
No.
Last time I encountered a monster like that, like Hellzap, I was really fortunate. I may have to rely on the similar situation. Well, a similar convenience, if you will.
for this crap.
Oh, here we go again. So there you go. Where are you now? Just stay right there. Don't move. I'll take you out in time. In no time. I'll take you out in no time at all. Yep, that's similar to how I did it last time. The area was
I have no room for
different,
this crap. No.
but it was pretty much the same dungeon floor. Got an amulet though. What's... Wait a sec. Something to do with giants, I think, this one. Sell that.
Hello, my friend.
Amulet of the Bull. I think that's exactly what it was. Yeah, it's a really good amulet with nice strength properties on it. Needed to stretch there, but yeah, that's really good. This one I'm gonna keep for what it gives me in regards to that magic requirement. Pretty good stuff. Amulet of the Bull is also staying. That plus 49 to strength is gonna come in handy.
Hello, good friend.
Greetings.
Yep. So it's... all I needed was an obstruction and not to get too close. And I can just keep firing shots. Keep firing arrows at Hellzap to take him out. The equation. He is now deleted. Conflict resolved. Oh my goodness. So that's 4. I was thinking of a number between 3 and 6. So far, I think I'm on the money. If he's truly the last one, then it may very well just be like 4. Yeah, there are instances where I noticed that it could be 5. That number is subject to increase depending on where you are. But yet again, that's just me guessing. Oh. Okay. A lot of that. I gotcha. I'll meet you over here at this corner. Yes, I think. There we go. Okay, yeah. All right. Here and here. Boop. Right. All right. Calm down. I'm narrowing it down. There we go. Even areas like this, so long as there aren't any archers trying to pick you off, is a good area. Oh, this makes 5. All right. All right, I see it now. That makes 5. So far, we have 5, and then we're going to count Garbod the Weak, because he's also a unique monster we're going to fight. True, but it's narrowed down to 2 monsters as opposed to just, and as opposed to 3, so there's only 2 sides here they can attack me from, which is not bad. I wonder if that recurring theme is going to take place here. Hang on. Where I am seeking... I suppose here would have been a much better spot as opposed to being at the far end. This way, I wouldn't be attacked by 2 different angles, just one. I wonder though, is it lightning or fire? Where'd you guys come from? They were nowhere to be seen. They just suddenly appeared on screen. That's wild. I don't know. It's got to be lightning then. Yep, it's lightning. Ha! That's a shuffle tactic. Ha! You missed me. Bull met the matador. Oh, Staff of Lightning Ring, huh? So there are still monsters around, judging from that audio cue. All right.
Hello, my friend.
Oh, lightning ring staff. All right. No, just no. That staff is no good.
Hello, good friend.
It's no good for my mage anyway. Charge bolt spell. Alright then. Let's see. Alright, so I didn't check every single location. Not yet. Alright, so we have that same situation again. Same situation as before. Nope, this way. This right here is good. This is more like a sweet spot here. Anything else? I just want to make sure that everything is well cleared around here before I continue onward. So Guard by the Week counts as a quest. It's similar to Jar the Mad. It's an enemy that you encounter depending on how you interact with them also determines what kind of treasure you can get. But of course, Garbat is just RNG based. He likes to tell you, oh, these statues here are statues of an angel here. If I hit them the correct way, they cast a flash spell at me. I have to do it up to a sequence of 9 times. Just keep guessing. And if I do it correctly 9 times in a row, from guessing between all 3 of these, which one's going to flash against me next, a portal opens right here, and I get taken to the Island of the Sunless Sea if I go through that portal. The thing about the Island of the Sunless Sea, however, is that it's full of those corrupted order archers. And those corrupted maidens, they're nothing to sneeze at, especially in Doom difficulty. I found myself able to clear the horror difficulty just fine, which was the easiest difficulty when I was just starting out with my Paladin. However, when I got into Purgatory, they made the difference so apparent in terms of how hard those archers could hit me. I was just like, man, I'm not going anywhere near this, and it still has those same Iron Man principles behind it. So the moment you go in there, you can't leave. That's the rule of Iron Man. And the only way to successfully exit a dungeon or grant yourself an exit is by clearing it entirely. So that's just killing every single monster there. And there's a unique monster that's in there that's also waiting along with the corrupted order. So, and it's not exactly an ideal place for you to travel around in. There's no light in there. It's extremely dark, hence Island of the Sunless Sea. And there's really nowhere for you to actually hide behind or take cover. They just keep firing like crazy amounts there. No, it's not that you get stuck there. If you don't succeed and your character dies, you just pick up from where you last saved. It's that kind of situation. Let's see, just... Okay, so that's one, correct? Have to restart. That's two. Wait. So that's one. That's two. Alright. I got it. I think I got it. That's four. Oh, come on. Alright, so middle, left, left, middle. That's right. Of course. Oh, come on. No. Oh my gosh. I'll get it. Six so far. Oh, doggone. Why'd I do that? That's not the right one. Seven. Oh my gosh. It's not the same every time. It's completely random. Every time you make a new game, it's completely random should you ever get this quest. Okay, that's it. It's open now, but let's see what happens when I go in there. Let the chaos begin. I know they're beast type. I get 63, what was it, minus 63 DFE and when I'm in there. And this is what I'm dealing with right off the rip, as you can see. Look at that. You see that, Jaime? This is what I'm referring to. I really can't hope to recover from this. It's ridiculous, right? As soon as you go in there, they're going straight after you, and there's not much you can do about that. Because there's no cover.
Please, no hurt, no kill. Keep alive, and next time good bring to you.
Which is why I find myself just sticking with the main dungeon floors, because it's not even worth going through the quest area. I don't think there's any treasure that's actually worth going through.
Something for you I am making. Again,
Going
not
through
kill Garbad. Live and give good. You take this as proof I keep word.
It can be a mental strain sometimes when I see a level design like that. I'm not a developer by any stretch of the imagination, but
Hello, my friend.
I think I played enough games to know that, hey, when you create a level like this, you're asking for
Greetings.
some serious criticism. Oh, great.
Something for you I am making. Nothing yet. Almost done. Very powerful. Very strong. Live, live. No pain. And promise I keep.
Mm-hmm. So you say. You're pretty strong. You look strong. Alright, let's do this.
This too good for you. Very powerful. You want, you take.
I have no idea what you're weak against. You weak against lightning? Yes. Let's take you out then.
I'm not impressed.
Yeah, I'm not impressed by this light cane. It may have a high roll on it, given that it dropped on Doom difficulty. That hidden rule. Whenever you see like a beginner tier magic item appear,
Hello, my friend.
it usually has like a pretty decent roll on it that you can start off with from the beginning. This is not bad,
Greetings.
but there are moments where I've seen better. I'll leave it at that.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Alright. Now I'm going to put a shield on my head. At least that's what it looks like. And that's supposed to be Reflect. What Reflect is supposed to do is reflect some of the damage back to the enemy. And you're supposed to take less damage off of that. But the dev did it in a certain kind of way to where I don't even like using it. One more review of the Sunless Sea Island, just for humor. You see that? You see this mess? Look at that. Not inventory, character. And what is it? My minus DFE was much higher than that. My minus DFE was much higher. So that's one of those crippling aspects the quest also has. So not only are the odds stacked against you in terms of the opposition, but you also have to deal with crippling mechanics. And it's just because the dev wants individuals to deal with crippling mechanics. Just because. And when I say crippling mechanics, I mean suddenly your minus DFE is much lower now. You take more damage in this quest floor than you would on the regular dungeon floor. Or, depending on how deep you go, in an area where there are fire monsters you have to deal with, and you already have high fire resistance, max, even, you find your fire resistance getting lower for every floor you scale. Here I was trying to explain the situation and I wasn't even paying attention to that, but those are just some primary examples. I'll give you an example. Another example was Isual's Lair, which is a quest. You'll find that the lightning resist is at an all-time low, but the moment you take a few steps in, you get encountered by Keiko demons, Kako demons, which are not only able to quickly cover ground, but they spam that lightning spell like it's nobody's business. I hope you have a good lunch, homie. Take your time. I appreciate you stopping by. As always, very much appreciated. Was that fire? You weak against fire? Yeah, you weak against fire. Cool. Get over here. Get over here. Oh gosh. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Okay, alright. Chill. How are we doing this? Alright. Hang on. Nope. Just stay where you are. Oh, I can't fire you either. Stalemate. Oh my gosh, stalemate. I can't believe it. Alright, calm down. Don't you run away from me. Stop running. Okay. You got trapped at the stairs. How'd you get trapped on the stairs? Oh my goodness, why?
Hello, my friend.
Why'd I do that? I just have to deposit the book into the stash. That's it.
How may I
That's all I have to
serve you?
do. That's it. Alright, let's see here. What do I have? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. I saved before. Okay, there we go. I know I saved. I knew it. Okay. So I encountered another one of those shrines. Or should I say cauldron in this case. I encountered another one of those. Can you believe it? Alright, how are we doing this? While it was fun to actually have Kane surrounded by so many potions, it's very important that I consider moving these around because I now have another one of those shrines.
I have no room for this crap.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Good day. How may I serve you?
I have no room for this crap.
Good day. How may I serve you?
What was that? Like 80 potions there? It's ridiculous, I know.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Alright.
Good hero. What ails you, my friend?
Oh, that quest. That's gonna be interesting.
What ails you, my
I
friend?
didn't want to take too long.
What ails you, my friend? What ails you, my friend?
I didn't want to take too long in listening to the dialogue of
What
Pepin,
ails you, my
but
friend?
the infested cellar is now open. I may be able to clear
ails
that,
you,
but
my
it's really hard
friend?
to tell right now.
What ails you, my friend?
I'll check it out.
What ails you, my friend? 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 What ails you, my friend?
Oh my gosh.
What ails you, my friend? What ails you, my friend?
It's RNG right
What
now.
ails you, my friend? What 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 ails you, my friend?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm cycling through the store because it's RNG dependent in regards to how many potions of healing I can buy in one sitting. And I'm filling up my inventory because I've come across a cauldron that will transform all of these into holy waters.
What ails you, my friend?
Holy waters in the Hell mod have the healing effects of that of the potion of rejuvenation. A full potion, mind you. I need 2 more spaces.
What ails you, my friend?
Nah, that's not gonna do it. Next. I already
What ails
saved.
you, my friend?
Is that... Yeah, 1 more here. I usually take 1 out.
What ails you, my friend? What ails you, my friend?
I have no room for this
What
crap.
mod of Diablo? Well, this mod is the Hell mod. This is my character's current standings
I have no room for
in
this
terms
crap.
of what he has, what I currently have equipped here. Emperor's Hammer of Slaughter. Has a nice chance to hit on there, percentage damage, and points of flat damage there. Divine Plate of Defiance. I like that one. Dust Steep. It gives me all these bonuses here, plus 13 all attributes, minus 10 light radius, plus 5 damage from enemies, so that's actually a bit of a minus there. And absorbs 33% range damage, 91% armor. Medallion of the Dead gives me 15 armor class versus undead. It also gives me an additional 33% absorbing range damage, plus 12 in all attributes, plus 50 mana, plus 50% mana moved on to my health, and that minus resist all. But I can still max out my fire resist with what I'm currently having here. It adds fire elemental damage to any weapon I am wielding, even a weapon that has lightning elemental damage on there. But let's see, minus 20 damage from enemies. Max fire resist, as I was mentioning before. Hit points, that's also a plus. I like hit points. And Holy Bangle of the Sky, that's additional damage against undead, plus overall attributes. Dreadful Ring of Giants, random 1 to 260% damage. That plays a very strong role. And of course, we have the Lord's Crossbow of Ruin. It's a weapon that I rarely use, but in situations that it actually allows me to use it without much drawback, I use it. I also have some other items here, like my Storm Shield and Witch Wail, which I'll show later, but I have to go back to the dungeon floor where the cauldron takes place. So I can go ahead and activate it. So that's full, as you can see here. There we go. Bright and dark becomes the sky. This is single player. The Hell mod does not use Battle.net. It's very much like its own separate game. It was heavily inspired by Diablo Hellfire. Back in the day, well, yeah, I want to say like back in the day, like in the 2010s, there was a time period where we were able to use Tungle as a means of multiplayer, being able to play with anybody who was interested in doing some co-op, PvE, or some player versus player. And then from there, ever since Tungle got shut down, it's been some really hard times. I haven't seen another way of playing multiplayer with anybody. I suppose there's Hamachi, but I don't know too much about that. I never actually tried it. Wait a sec. Just want to make sure that I have everything I need here. That's 24. That's actually 21. I miscounted. That's 21. This is 29. No. 21, 30. I'm tripping. And this is 40. Alright, we're good. I need to count better. It can be, depending on what kind of situation you're in. Single player has a lot more to offer as opposed to multiplayer. Although, to be fair, there are instances where multiplayer in the Hell mod has some exclusivities. Especially on Doom difficulty. For every 4th floor, there's a boss waiting on Doom difficulty multiplayer. And those bosses are no joke. I find this stuff with unique monster fights, and sometimes even regular monsters can drop good equipment depending on where you are. Hang on, was it lightning? I think it's lightning for this guy. Hang on. No lightning then, so it's fire? No fire. Gotcha. I should increase my chance to hit then. Okay, Fury's active. That guy's just really tough. He dropped a large mace though. That's a unique item. Yeah, these guys have a lot of health. Similar to Hellfire, you're able to choose your difficulty on single player mode. In the original Diablo, you can't do that. Although there are ways to actually work around it. Like you have to, I believe you have to have a character in the difficulty you wish to play on. Then you exit and then I believe you go into single player while the game is still under the impression that you're playing on either Nightmare or Hell or Normal, depending on which one you want to play. But you immediately go to single player after you exit multiplayer. Oh yeah, I have numerous times. This is just another one of my characters in a large number I possess. Don't kill me. Ha. Alright, I think I'm good. But yeah, this game is not to be underestimated, whether you're playing multiplayer or single player. I'd even argue the fact that multiplayer is even more difficult to deal with because everything is even more intense there. Yeah, the max level is 50. $50 is the max level. So I'm about 11 levels away from max, but at the same time, I'm pretty close to getting to level 40. My long-term goal is to get to Uber Diablo, beat him, and that's on dungeon floor level 24. But before I do that, I may be able to get to level 46. That's just because of the equipment that I'm wearing. The way this game is that you can't expect to immediately get your resist really high. Storm Shield that I have maxes out my lightning resist thanks to the assistance of my Defined Plate of Defiance. So now that's maxed out. It's only there when necessary. My resistances are only there when necessary. I don't have them maxed out straight away because there's other things I need to have in place. Minus DFE being 1. The greater your minus DFE is, the less damage you take from monsters when they hit you. And there's also the whole armor class spectrum. Even with this armor class here, I still get hit pretty hard at times when monsters land. But it's a bit of a... I want to say it's more of an evasion effect to decrease the chances that monsters hit me. And then, of course, there's chance to hit that I also prioritize. Not every enemy here dishes out elemental damage, but when they do, I'm usually prepared for that. No, you cannot duplicate. That duplication glitch was well taken care of in the Hell mod. Which is actually a good thing because there were times when I was very much green while playing the original Diablo, relying on that duplication glitch, only to find out the hard way when I started playing the Hell mod how green I actually was. Exactly. It's much more interesting to play without duplication glitch. And I've been playing this since, I want to say, 2009, 2010. I already made it to Uber Diablo a number of times already. But I never did it on stream before, so I wanted to show anybody who's interested in watching what it's like on stream. Well, I suppose it could, depending on how your cycles with work the peg leg boy will go, because there are moments where he actually has some pretty good items. The cycling tech is actually pretty interesting to use. It has a lot to do with the save load mechanic in the game. And yes, I do very much abuse. I abuse that mechanic. Yes, I do. There's no shame in my game. If it's one thing that the Hell mod has taught me while playing it for the number of years I've played it, is that you have to use everything you can that's still within the books to your advantage. Because this happens here. And I have max fire resist. I know, right? It's crazy. It's so insane. I think that's a unique monster. I think those are unique monsters there. I could be wrong. Let me see where they are. Oh gosh. May not be a good idea. Okay, I see it. So one of the tactics I've gotten used to doing is switching out my equipment that I currently have in my inventory as opposed to what I have in my person. Healing is automatic. I do know that healing is automatic. You can immediately just go up to Adria or Pepin and they immediately heal you just upon talking to them and activating the store. Oh my gosh, this. Hey, Gui Gomez, how's it going? Oh, here we go. Holy water use is for the same healing effects of that. It has the same healing effects as you would know Potion of Rejuvenation. It's basically a Potion of Rejuvenation, but the leading dev decided to name it Holy Water instead. You have that partial healing Holy Water, and then you have the fully healing Holy Water, which fully restores mana and health. No problem. This right here is annoying because they're not going anywhere. They refuse. I have no idea where they are. Oh, right, because I keep surrounding him with holy waters. I may be able to get away with it, I'm not sure. Okay, that's two. I heard one of them die. Off screen. Okay, there we go. I think. Wait. How far into level 40? Let's check that out, shall we? So in a way, I want to say it's just a little less than Let's see here. $72 minus 29 is technically 40. No, not 40, not 40. Oh gosh. 72 minus 29. Hang on. That is true. It's an awfully slow bow. I mean, it's a slow bow because that is how the lead dev had designed it. They used to be much faster. But I think it was in patch 1.207 where he decided to decrease the speed of the bow to give it more of that impression on a fully charged bow deals more damage when the arrow's released. Well, funny you mention that because you're going to notice that there are a lot of sprites that were extracted from Diablo 2 to complement the Hell mod. And there's different variations of this game, like the Hell mod 2 and 3. Well, the Scout definitely fires bows faster. No question about that. So far, retreating to this spot is more so the saving grace here, as you can see. I may need to check this out. Hang on. Open. Okay. Can't save yet. Well, that's another thing I forgot to tell you about Blocko, is that the Hell mod has Iron Man principles on there for, in certain situations. You can't you can't save your game until you have completed the battle you're currently in. Oh my gosh, please. Okay, that works. In this case, I'm dealing with minions. It deals pretty good. I mean, it deals decent damage, given its properties. But when I first saw that, I thought the game was glitching out. Until I actually reached out to the dev. And I was saying, what's up with this bow, man? And he's like, the name, well, the main thing about, well, the reason why he changed it is so that it can deal crazy damage. But at the same time, the firing rate is insanely slow. He's always trying to find ways to, balance it. But then he moves on to the Hell 2 once he's complete with everything he wanted to accomplish on this game as far as developing it goes. And he removes those strength line bows potential completely. So that in turn forces the hand in a way. So the tricky thing about these imp rogues, or these wizards if you will, I have to be very careful not to get too close to them because they'll just flash my character. I think here can be a good spot. See, that's just great. Nah, see, that's not good. That's not good. I should have had on Storm Shield. That was my fault there. I'm trying to position my character correctly to where he doesn't get hit by these charged bolts when what is his name? What is his name? As soon as he shows up again, he likes to disappear in and out. In this case, it's Kelback. Whatever. Oh my goodness, that's not good. I can't do damage from here. I don't want him to fully regenerate either. That's another thing about these monsters. You take too long in killing them, they can regenerate all their health back. That's not good. Of course he would move out of the way. Come on. I managed to land a critical hit. Or maybe it was the 260% taking effect, courtesy of the ring I was wearing. But either way, either way, it's good. It's good. I finally got him down. But there's another monster around here somewhere that's preventing me from saving my game or entering the town. Oh, that's me messing up right now. That's fine. Nine. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's another cool thing. Items like oil of repair, and there's, excuse me, blacksmith oils, oil of hardening, oil of fortitude. They work wonders. Got him. But there's another monster here. Where is it? It's preventing me from saving my game. Is it around here somewhere? Right, so what we have here is one of those situations I'm not too fond of. As long as this in battle visual cue is visible, I can't save my game and I can't go to town. So I have to find the source of the problem, hopefully without bringing in new problems. Destroy the current one. The reason why I opened those treasure chests there with telekinesis, because some of these treasure chests can actually be trapped. And you just don't know what kind of traps they possess until you open one and then suddenly you get surprised. It can be a nasty fire arrow that just shoots out the chest and potentially kill your character if you don't have the fire resist. But even then, you just don't want to get hit so hard with a fire arrow. There's also the regular damage bows. Regular damage arrows that hit you from there. There are some trap chests that can actually disrupt your entire item belt, just completely randomize it. And what else is there? There's also one that can consume all your mana upon opening it, so you got to be careful with that too. Case in point, the fire arrow. Oh, that has killed me a number of times. Oh, here we go. Just what I needed, right? Just what I needed. Oh, okay, so there he is. That's the little imp wizard that's been giving me problems. I was hoping they wouldn't get the idea to surround me. I was hoping. I'm always off on that. Then I gotta cast it again. Oh gosh, please. Oh, don't let him surround me. Please don't let him surround me. Get out of there. Alright, I think I'm good as soon as I walk inside here. And so long as that wizard doesn't get too brave and decide to walk right at me and start firing. Yeah, they almost got me. I have no idea what you're weak against. Do you have a weakness? Alright, so you're weak against fire. That's good. Easy to take you out then. There's been a recurring theme this entire time. I've been in Doom difficulty further down in this area where the minions are tougher to kill than a unique monster. Because a unique monster actually has a elemental weakness I can exploit. Oh, Warhammer, huh?
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I got Mjolnir. It's nice. It is a pretty good tactic. It's one of those I had to learn though. It really helps in neutralizing the amount of angles enemies can attack you from. With the lowest being 1. 1 is a good number to have. And if there are chances where you can't help it, and 3 is the other, it can be 1, 2, or 3 at the most. You go any higher than that, and your chances of dying just skyrocket. Given that it's Doom difficulty, first and foremost, where enemies are just hitting you so hard. I have no idea what's stopping me. I don't know what's stopping me from saving. I'm thinking I'm thinking that they actually scattered. Those imp rogues. They've scattered, and thus are preventing me from getting to where I need to be. There's another one right there. Freaking A. I'm staying right here to prevent that wizard from hitting me. Still nothing. Let this be it. Okay, so that's not it. Oh, come on. What are we doing? Where's the other rogue? I appreciate that. It's very much feeling like Iron Man right now. Just because I can't save you. Is that a minion? Minions have twice as much health. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Taking that fire bolt damage. Thankfully, I'm having myself a nice fire shield here. Sheesh. Yeah, okay. Alright. Just let one pass me. Nice. Nope. There have been some crazy moments where when I'm actually trying to fire my bow, I get stun locked to death. Which is crazy. Oh my gosh. Come on. Finally! I got rid of the last one.
I have no room for this.
I had no idea they had that much of an influence. Which is baffling to say the least. But I'm able to save my game now. That's what I wanted more than anything.
Hello, my friend.
So, as you saw there are moments where... What is it? The resistance?
Greetings. Greetings.
My fire resistance was just fine. You can only go as high as 85. It was more or less positioning my character. Like, character positioning is everything. And I have 177 base strength. Keep this going. Another thing I learned is how to, how to build my character correctly from the beginning.
Hello, my friend.
Staff of Wizardry. Am I able to use that at all? Oh, it looks like I am. Cool. In case I come across a weapon of sorts. No, not weapon. Like a spell book I want to learn or read. I can use that. Let's see. Witch Whale is the one. And I also dropped a Mjolnir somewhere. Let's see, that's a large mace there. The Kite Shield is here, and Mjolnir. As cool as this hammer is going to be, I have a feeling that I may not necessarily be able to wear it without consequence.
Hello, my friend.
So we have a Shield of Survival, which normally would be nice, but as of right now,
Greetings.
I don't really need that. This is a good weapon, but as soon as I try to wear it, there goes my armor effect. Which means that in order for me to utilize that, I have to compromise in a way. Perhaps get the other armor that I had.
Good day. How may I serve you?
So there's this Emerald Plated Defiance I could use. I tried using Baranar's Plate before, but that has too much of a minus on that as well. I suppose there are instances I can actually use that. But I do like having the high armor class, though. So far, I've been able to get by with what I currently have. Okay, so this cauldron here is what? Enough. Alright. So that's another one. If there's anything I'm going to be probably end up doing off stream is cycling through Pepin's store once again and getting those potions. Getting the healing potions and then turning them into holy water. I had no idea I was going to encounter 2 of those shrines. It's the Eldritch effect, if I recall correctly. So now I'm going to have 98 base dexterity, which is good. So the reason I switched over to Witch Whale is because my chance to hit has greatly increased to 359 thanks to that shield. It's about 61% increase on that and minus 19 from enemies, which is awesome. Just walking around. Just walking around. Oh, that's not gonna do it. Alright, I got it, I got it. Fury must have just worn off. Another cool thing I've learned is how to pick an ideal path, courtesy of the save load mechanic. You can save in a really safe spot. Save in a spot where there are no monsters, where you have some breathing room, and then go to a random direction. And as soon as you come across some insane pressure from monsters, ranged and melee alike, reload your game. Then you go into a different pathway. It's more or less searching for the path of least resistance, which of course goes a long way. So searching for the path of least resistance is very effective in this mod. Nothing else down here. Okay. Okay, battle crossbow. Another one of those. Let's check it out. It's just sadistic. This crossbow of Rumen is still better because I have a chance to hit on that along with the percent, although it's almost half. No, unfortunately there is no battle net for the Hell mod. I do wish there were. I wish there was. I really do wish there was.
Greetings!
You come across people who are very much fond of the same game. Everybody can go to town, have a field day. Yeah, like a program such as Hamachi, I believe. For the Hell 2 and the Hell 3, it's a lot easier. There's a program called Zero Tier. Why did I switch out like that? That was crazy for me to do that. Oh, this game is going to tease me something serious. I don't think I'm going to have what I'm required. I may have to look into that sometime. Oh gosh. Oh! Please. Alright, alright. Okay, there we go.
No.
Oh gosh, not again. I already had to deal with the nightmare before. Why is it resurfacing? Look at all that. Look at all these projectiles. Look at all that. That's crazy. That's so insane. Alright, Stonefire it is. Sure. Alright. Sure thing. Your name is Stonefire. Alright, I need to fight that. There we go. Got it. Good thing I'm wearing the fire shield. No, don't surround me. Don't you dare surround me. Ooh, man. So the mod shows how effective fire resist can be when it's really high, close to max and all. But it also teaches you not to be too reliant on fire resistance. Oh gosh. Forgot to cast Fury on myself. No, don't tag me. Don't tag me. I'm trying to get your minions first. Alright, there we go. Are you weak against fire? No, you're not weak against fire. I got it. It's gotta be lightning then. Okay, so you are weak against lightning. That's a good thing. Good thing. I can take you out easy then. It may not be the last unique monster, though. Oh gosh, please. What are we doing?
Hello, my friend.
Another shield of barrier.
Greetings.
Another item to get sold. As great as the item would be during normal circumstances, it is just far too useless for my personal objectives and methods and plans. Right, so the Rune of Shock can just make its way in here. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that's another cool feature. The shared stash. Really good stuff. Anything you can't find useful for your character, you can just stash it in and then perhaps use it for another character class. Oh gosh. Please. Oh, they're on their way over. Okay. Oh gosh, that's not the right one. Here we go. Isn't there another one over here? There it is. Got it. Oh man. Illusionist mask, huh? Oh, right. Scale plate for my trouble, I'm sure. Really? Get out of here.
Hello, my friend.
Hail of the Shark and... what was it? Mask of the Shark. Dodging plate.
Greetings.
I need a lot more than just dodging. Come on. Oh, doggone. Didn't quite reach it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a little over 500,000. No, a little over half. Yeah, a little over 500,000. Oh my gosh. Really? They couldn't give me the level. Oh well. Comes with the territory. Okay, we're playing this game. Let's play it. Oh no, I'm going after you guys. Let's go. Let's go. That's you. Who's next? Gotcha. Okay, nothing there. Nothing doing. Nothing worthwhile. Looks like that's it. Got a couple unique items out of it. Wow, today was pretty good. I liked it. I liked it. Maybe I'll stand a chance. Maybe I'll stand a chance within the Unholy Altar. I'm looking forward to proving that I can actually throw down with those demons in there.
Greetings.
So many potions over here. But yeah. This has definitely gone on long enough. I completed my main objectives for this stream, which was dungeons floors 9, 10, 11, and 12. Next time I stream, I should be able to do something regarding the hell area. That's dungeon floors 13 through 16. 13 through 16. My body is just tired of sitting around. Anyway. This was good. A nice run through and through. And here's hoping that all goes well the next time I stream. Till we meet again, you guys take care and stay safe. I appreciate every single one of you who has showed up today. For however long you could, it still makes a difference all the way. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all for your time.